Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the Indiana Pacers going up against the Detroit Pistons here at Little Caesars Arena. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And a look at the status here of both teams' injured players and who will not be in the lineup.
And this is where you see the depth of your team put to the test. Neither squad at full strength in this one, so I expect to see adjustments in various matchups as the first half starts to shape up.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They've got Andrew Nembhard. Also, Aaron Nesmith out there. And it's Furphy in at the 3. And for Detroit, we've got Isaiah Stewart, Cade Cunningham out there with Robinson. Then it's Thompson, and it's Duren in at the 5, roaming the paint. Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams, not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul. And here is Nesmith. Just 5 on the clock. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Nembhard against Cunningham. Pass to Stewart. Thompson looking for an opening. Nembhard grabs the board. And stolen by Thompson. First quarter, just over a minute played. And Duren slams it in.
One thing I really like about Asar Thompson, he's a team-first guy, always willing to make the extra pass.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I briefly spoke with J.B. Bickerstaff. I asked him if he's focused on a particular player in the opposing lineup, and Coach stressed the message he delivered to his team about Pascal Siakam. It was simple. Don't bite on his spin move. He doesn't want his guys falling for Siakam's tricks in the low post. Guys?
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. So first quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Furphy. Now Siakam. It's stolen by Cunningham. Here he goes. And the dunk by Stewart.
And really with a pass-first mentality, Cunningham, the type of player that you like to play with.
Inside, here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Thompson. Back to Cunningham. Nembhard grabs the board.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And during his brief career, Andrew Nembhard has shown he has a sense of the moment.
Kevin, there are certain guys who want to hide in the corner if the game is on the line. Not Andrew Nembhard. He is fearless in late-game situations. He's hit multiple big-time shots already. He's got a little bit of that it factor.
And here is Robinson following the three-pointer by Siakam. And he gets it to go.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. Pass to Nembhard. Siakam outside. Fires the 3. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3. Thompson passes to Cunningham. Fires from deep. Drills it from outside.
And I love how Cunningham dictates the pace. You can't speed this guy up. He forces you to play at his speed.
Here's Nembhard. Still yet to score. For three, Siakam. Another miss by Siakam.
Well, trying to reply to the three on the other end just doesn't go down for him.
Thompson passes to Robinson. And here's Stewart. Duran finds Stewart. Pistons passing it around. Here's Cunningham, and Detroit again with the bucket.
Effective from the mid-range. For Cunningham, it's about shooting with confidence.
Pass to Neesmith. Nembhard, a screen on Robinson. Siakam outside. Knocks down the three ball. Siakam's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Pacers.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now, here's Stewart. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Stewart's got 7.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Huff. Nembhard. No good with the wing jumper.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Robinson for 3. The Pacers pull it in. Siakam deciding where to go with it. From the arc. Perfect. No good.
Boy, not much defensive pressure on that three, but he still couldn't make it.
And Duran is right there.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Here's Furphy, still without a basket. Siakam for 3. Now, here's Neesmith, guarded by Robinson. Siakam for 3. Robinson pulls it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Cunningham against Nembhard. Cunningham's shot is off.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Thompson in the posts. Neesmith covering, and Duran slams it in.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Pacers trail by 10. Pass to Furphy. And again, unable to change momentum here. Detroit's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Robinson kicks to Cunningham. Here's Thompson. No good on the 3. An even 3-on-3 break. Indiana again missing. Detroit leading by 10. Cunningham outside. The three-pointer no good. The Pacers shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. Pass to Nembhard. And it's denied. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Here's Nembhard. Scoreless thus far. 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. Duran pulls it in. The Pistons have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Duran with a screen on Nembhard. Cunningham gets the bucket.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. For the Pistons, Green, he's checked in for Azar Thompson. And it's LeVert in for Duncan Robinson. Walker's checked in for Indiana. T.J. McConnell comes in for Neesmith. Siakam, high post. Pass to Nembhard. They need this. It's good from long range.
Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
Endures Rick Carlisle, now in his second stint, is the head coach of the Indiana Pacers.
But he is a basketball lifer, Kevin. Over 2 decades as an NBA head coach, he has seen it all. Remember the 2011 title win in Dallas. His guidance has been a key to this Pacers' recent success.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for Detroit.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
And that one misses. And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
Here is Cunningham following the score by Indiana. Over McConnell. Cunningham's shot is off.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. A 12-point game. Pass to Huff from deep. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. Green passes to LeVert. Walker with the rebound. Pacers trail by 12. And here is Siakam, guarded by Stewart. Green against Nembhard. Pass to Huff. And here's Walker. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Siakam. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got 8 rebounds in this game. Cunningham for 3. Second shot opportunity. Duran, no good. The Pacers shooting only 28% here in the first. A shoddy game offensively for them so far. Siakam misses.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Cade Cunningham is leading the way for this Pistons team. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said he shows belief in his teammates, and that's what leadership is. He's with you during the good and the bad. That gives the rest of his team more comfort and confidence. Back over to you, Kevin.
Establishing the mindset. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. And the Pacers with possession here after the basket by Detroit. Back to Siakam. To end the drought, and Siakam throws it down.
An emphatic finish by Mr. Siakam. Yes, sir.
Cunningham against McConnell. Cunningham drives in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Cunningham's got 10 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Walt taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Detroit leading by 17. Now LeVert. To the right side. Here's Jenkins. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Detroit Pistons feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Pistons here, guys.
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
And so in the game for the Pacers, T.J. McConnell is out there with Shepard. And there's Jackson. Then it's Walker. And it's Potter in at the 5 spot. Now, here's McConnell. Still scoreless. Shot clock at 6. Jackson from long range. It's rebounded by Jenkins. Pistons leading by 17. Collins kicks to LeVert. Lets it go from 11, and that's good for 2. LeVert's got his second bucket.
Well, Karis LeVert can fill it up from anywhere, but this guy is a terrific mid-range scorer.
And that's a foul called on Ron Holland. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Now, here's McConnell. Defense right on him. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, when you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Pass to Holland. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And, Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Now, here's Walker. Jackson, a screen on Green. Back to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
To the middle. And the dunk by Reed.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Walker. Here's Potter. 5 on the clock. Here's Shepard. No good on the triple. Pistons leading by 19 points. Here's LeVert. And the shot goes in. LeVert's got 6 points.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
There's a good screen. Jackson kicks to Walker. Back to Jackson. Pass to Potter. Green with the rebound. The Pistons have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Back to LeVert. Green with a screen for LeVert. And here is Green. And it's off from 3-point range. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Indiana moving the ball around. McConnell passes to Potter. No good with the layup. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Pistons. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. The Pacers have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Bounce pass from McConnell. Jackson, a screen on LeVert. Driving in. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication there. Don't want to talk about that one.
So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Stewart checked in for Paul Reed. Thompson comes in for Javonte Green. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Karis LeVert. And it's Cunningham in for Jenkins. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And Doris, I heard a famous coach talking about, quote, the human nature things that a team has to beat before they even get on the court. Can you talk about that?
Oh, Kevin, it's such a great point. So, for instance, is the team in it collectively? Do they care who's getting the shots, the rebounds, and the attention from the media? Or are they about the team and collective success? Human nature is a part of this.
Here's Furphy after the basket by Detroit. Here's Huff. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
What normally he makes, that defense gets lucky there.
Cunningham on the wing. And he makes good on the layup. Cunningham's got 12.
Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
Here's Huff. Nothing on the board. Now, here's McConnell. Here's the three. That shot off. Cunningham with some nice D. Thompson passes to Cunningham. Good for his sixth make, and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And the Pacers call time here. McConnell with it. Siakam outside. Here's Furphy. 6 to shoot. To halt the run. Detroit with the rebound.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's number. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
Now, here's McConnell. He has yet to score. Pass to Neesmith. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's foul number 2 for him. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Holland. The Pacers also with a sub. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for T.J. McConnell. To the inside, Furphy hits Cunningham with the rebound.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
And Duren slams it in.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Nembhard, the pass to Huff. In the corner, it's Neesmith. Cunningham against Nembhard. Just 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Furphy. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now, here's Duren. 16 points for him. Robinson for 3. Offensive rebound. Oh!
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
And it's the Pacers with the ball after the basket by Detroit. Pass to Huff to end the cold streak. Rebound by the Pistons. Cunningham outside. And Thompson kicks to Stewart. No good from outside. And Indiana shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here.
There's no hesitation in catch-and-shoot situations for Pascal Siakam. He has turned himself into a legitimate threat.
Now, here is Robinson. Hasn't made one yet. Down low. The slam dunk by Robinson.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
Here's Furphy following the bucket by the Pistons. And that one drops for him. Furphy's got his first points in this one.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Cunningham. 16 points for him. Pass to Robinson. Here's Stewart. Nembhard grabs the board. Nembhard's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. To the paint. A nice shot by Huff.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Cunningham passes to Stewart.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Back to Cunningham. Miss number 7 from the field. He's also made 7. The Pacers shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Nembhard for 3. Rebound, Detroit. Stewart's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. At the elbow, it's Thompson. Outside, Robinson. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Here's Indiana. Siakam passes to Nembhard. Here's Furphy. That 3 off the mark. .109 left in the first half. Outside, Robinson. Pass to Stewart. Trying to get something going. He lays it in. Stewart's got 9.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long. Yeah, if you're playing that power forward position, you overcome a lack of size with great hops.
Deep 2 from Robinson. They grabbed their own miss. There's the 3. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
First personal foul.
The Pistons shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
That's good from Durham. And both free throws good for Durham. And so Siakam will bring it up for Indiana. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Nembhard's shot is good.
Boy, Pascal Siakam much improved as a playmaker. He can score it or create shots for others.
Cunningham outside. Stewart in the corner. Detroit, no good that time either. And so it's the Detroit Pistons rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up a quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Thanks so much, Rick. What did you think of your team's offensive execution in the first half?
We got to get it moving more. We got to get it driven more. They're very physical. You try to run plays, they blow all that stuff up. And so bottom line with our offense, we got to get some more stops. That'll help our offense. Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime. And we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this. With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We've seen Jalen Duren really having a great game.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Pistons shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Isaiah Stewart out there with the Sar Thompson. Then it's Cunningham. Then there's Jalen Duren. And it's Robinson in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. Clock at 6. Here's Stewart. And the 3 off target.
Oh, that is how you deny an open look with some in-your-face defense.
The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. The Pacers shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
One shot.
I think what's probably surprised me the most about Pascal Siakam is how prepared he is to be the primary scorer for an excellent team in the NBA. This guy has shown no hesitation.
It's deflected. It's Nembhard on the wing. No good with the triple. And here are the Pistons. Cunningham passes to Duren. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Stolen by Thompson. Cunningham on the wing. Drills the three-pointer. Cunningham's got 19 points.
And you see that one motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
Siakam inside. Stewart on him, and it's blocked. Now, here's Cunningham. Nembhard covering. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Stewart. Shot clock at 5. Now, here's Thompson. Fires for 3. The Pacers pull it in. Siakam's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the left wing. Now, Nembhard. He's got 8. Pass to Nesmith. Over Robinson. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Detroit has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson.
Pacers ball.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Nembhard. Here's Huff. And here is Siakam. Misses the 3. Cunningham looking it over. Outside for Robinson. They get it again. Duran through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there. The Pacers have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Attention fans, we got T-shirts. It's coming at you. So make some noise. You don't want one. Make some noise. T-shirts are on the way, fans. Who wants a free tee? It's time to fire off some T-shirts, everybody!
Siakam against Stewart. Pass to Huff to stop the drought. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got 6 rebounds in the game. Cunningham kicks to Stewart. Back to Cunningham. Stewart up top. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Duran, no good. Indiana's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Pass to Furphy. Stewart against Siakam. From downtown. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Pistons have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, certainly. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Pass to Huff. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Detroit's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's Duran. Pistons passing it around. Here's Stewart. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 6 assists in the game.
Boy, creating opportunities at point-blank range. This is exactly what you want.
Here's Furphy. Pass to Siakam. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Here's Furphy. It's Nembhard on the wing, covered by Cunningham. A shot by Nembhard, no good. And the Pistons with possession. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Thompson, a screen on Nembhard. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And for the Pacers, they're shooting just 28%. They are offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. Siakam against Stewart, and the shot is good. Nembhard's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
A nice up fake by Cunningham. He does all the little things that help him generate points. Right here, he just gets himself to the line.
Cunningham. Hey, Cunningham. 2 shots.
That's good from Cunningham.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham. A talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Reedy's checked in for Duren. Holland comes in for Isaiah Stewart. Green, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's LeVert in for Robinson. And the Pacers also making a change. Jackson, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Here's Furphy. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. 12 points for him.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
Now, here's Green. Pass to Cunningham. Reed a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Cunningham inside. Nembhard covering. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Just showing some grown man strength there. Cunningham gifted at working through the contact.
Now, Nembhard. Drives to the hoop. It's deflected. Here's Holland. Pass to Cunningham. And they double up Cunningham. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
This guy doesn't mind absorbing contact at all if it means a trip to the free throw line. Caris LeVert will find his points any way you want.
Caris LeVert taking 2 shots.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And the free throw drops for LeVert. Jenkins, he's checked in for Detroit. Both shots good from the stripe. The Pacers shooting a low 30% mark from the field. And here is Neesmith. No scoring in this one. Nembhard with it, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Now here's LeVert. Neesmith covering. Now here's LeVert. 6 to shoot. Now, Nembhard. He's got 14. A 3-ball. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's Holland. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Down low. Pass to Neesmith. Here's Furphy. The 3. It's rebounded by Jenkins. Detroit's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Hollins kicks to Jenkins. Offline with his 3. Pacers shooting 31% here in the third. Offensively, they are looking bleak. Pass to Neesmith. And that's a foul called on Ron Holland. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team second. Substitution on the floor.
Now, Nembhard. Jackson setting the pick here for Nembhard. Drops in the tray. Nembhard's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Well, he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Here's LeVert. Reed kicks to Jenkins. Reed a screen on Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Holland's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Nembhard the pass to McConnell. Here's Potter. Reed covering. Indiana moving it around. And the dunk by Jackson.
In perfect timing. This run is exactly what they needed, and it's right when they needed it. They couldn't afford to wait any longer.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. The Pistons making a change here. Cunningham's checked in. Siakam is checked in for the Pacers. Shepard comes in for Andrew Nembhard. Pacers on defense. Reed finds LeVert. Green with a screen for LeVert. They need this one. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Baskets like this demonstrate who Karis LeVert is. This guy is a fighter.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
And the free throw drops for LeVert. 1:31 left to play in the third. Pass to Siakam. Shoots over Holland. And Siakam with the basket on the assist by McConnell.
Yeah, he's had terrific momentum all game. Pascal Siakam in his bag offensively.
Here's LeVert. He's got 11. Inside, here's Green. And Green slams it in.
You know, you have to use the bounce pass in that instance to make the catch easier.
McConnell passes to Shepard. To the inside, here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, there is an art to working for the best shot available, and that right there is it.
Detroit has gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Now, here's LeVert. He's guarded closely. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Reed. Walker with the rebound. The Pacers shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. And here is Green. Cunningham outside. This one for 3. Can't hit that one. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Pistons on top, opening up a huge gap. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court right now for the Pacers. Siakam and Jackson make up the inside pair. Shepherd out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's Walker in at the small forward position. They get the rebound. Here's Shepherd. The kick out to Walker. Siakam for three. Buries the long-range jumper. Siakam's got 23.
Boy, how far has the shot, the perimeter game of Siakam come? His rookie year, he made 1-3 all season. Remember that.
Now, here's LeVert. Here's Holland. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
The Pacers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Shepherd, the pass to Siakam. And the shot goes in. Siakam's got 10 points in just the second half.
Man, that is tenacity from Pascal Siakam. He was simply undeterred.
LeVert up top. To the middle. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And the challenge defensively is to find Cunningham at all three levels. He can beat you at the rim. He can beat you from 30 feet out and everything in between.
Now, here's Walker. They double-team Siakam. Jackson setting the pick here for McConnell. Pass to Jackson. Stolen by Jones. Here's Green. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Come on now, that's easy money.
And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. And that's a foul. Called on Ron Holland. That's his third foul of the game. Reedy's checked in for Jones. And a change for the Pacers. Huff's checked in. Detroit on D. Walker, bounce pass. Shepherd, the pass to Siakam. He was all alone on that one. Siakam's got 27 points.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
Now, here's LeVert. He's tightly guarded. Cunningham outside. Shot clock at 5. And it's blocked. Pass to Shepherd. To the inside. Siakam. And he banks in the layup. Siakam's got 14 points here in the second half.
Well, this to me is where he can be a force. Siakam, a three-level scorer in the painted area, very dangerous.
LeVert, the pass to Reed. And it's in there.
High percentage look. You can't ask for much more than that.
For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Cunningham outside. It's LeVert on the wing. Pass to Green. Cunningham for 3. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now, here's Siakam. McConnell passes to Siakam. Now, here's Walker. Covered by Cunningham. And Walker throws it down hard.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those bucks over here.
Pistons leading by 22. Cunningham passes to Reed. Back to Cunningham. Over McConnell. Cunningham's shot is off. The Pacers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Here's Huff. Reed covering, and McConnell gets it to go.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
LeVert with it. Just 5 on the clock. A steal. Pass to Walker. Inside. Here's Shepard. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 3 assists now in this one.
Pure determination here, guys. A fourth quarter run that has them looking better and better as we get ready for the stretch run.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here.
That was your pick.
Different look here for the Pistons. Duran, he's checked in for Reed. Stewart comes in for Holland. Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Green. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Karis LeVert. Indiana also making some changes. Murphy's checked in. And it's Neesmith in for Shepard. Now, here's Thompson. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Indiana. Murphy's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Siakam. They get it back. Misses in close. Detroit leading by 18. Here's Thompson, and he converts the layup.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Siakam outside. Back to Nembhard. Pass to Neesmith. They set the pick. Lets it go from deep. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
At the line for the Pistons, Neesmith. Aaron Neesmith. 3 shots.
That's good from Neesmith. He hits the second from the line. And he makes all 3. Detroit leading by 17. Here's... Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Pass to Stewart. Siakam against Thompson. And the dunk by Stewart.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Nembhard, the pass to Huff. Siakam outside. Here's the screen. Shot from the top of the key. And the jumper falls for him. Siakam's got 11 points in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now, here's Cunningham. Misses the layup. Nembhard against Cunningham. Stewart with the steal. There's the lob to Duran. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Now, here's Siakam. It's stolen by Cunningham. Down low. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Cunningham.
Gotta do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
Pass to Furphy. He's looking for Siakam and finds him. Oh, that's blocked. Thompson outside. Here's Duran. Now Stewart. Covered by Siakam. Now Nembhard. Back to Siakam. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Cunningham. The Pistons rebound. Here's Duran. And finally they hit one. Duran's got 28.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
There's the screen. Pass to Huff. Wide open look. Thompson with the rebound.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Cunningham inside. Nembhard covering. Clock at 6. Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Indiana. Now, here's Nesmith. It's stolen by Cunningham. For the finish. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Oh, and that's how you run the floor. Cunningham attacking the defense with confidence.
Stewart against Siakam.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Nembhard. 5 on the clock. To end the run. Sinks the three-pointer. 23 points in the game.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Now, here's Stewart. Cunningham passes to Duran. And Duran slams it in.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Pistons.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jalen Duran.
Boy, he was really aggressive going after missed shots. That's how you win on the margins and have your team control the pace of the game. Oh, what a mid-air adjustment. You know, he had to alter his release point, but didn't let it throw off the shot.
Jaden Ivey, he's checked in for the Pistons.
First team foul. At the line for one, Harris Levert.
Free throws off from Levert. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And that one, good. Siakam's got 33.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
Now, here's Ivey. Nesmith covering. Here's Levert. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Pacers shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. Pass to Nesmith. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now Levert. Green with a screen for Levert. To the paint. And Green slams it in.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Pass to Neesmith. At the elbow, it's Siakam. And no good. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So, for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And now, our player of the game, Jalen Duren.